Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing great. I hope my sound is coming in good. Let me come down a little bit on that funky beat. I know that funky beat is real cool, but it could be a little obnoxious in the morning. Hey, I'm glad to hear that about the monatomic gold. I was reading it in the comments before. Thank you. Thank you very much for that feedback. I really appreciate it. Let's give some people a chance to get in. I haven't shared it yet. I haven't shared this on Facebook or in any groups or anything like that. So by all means, go ahead and share this video before I start getting into the topic at hand. Okay. This is brought to you via my friend Heidi Morris. And I hope I can share this with her as well so that she can come into the comments and talk with us. Good morning. What is today? Thursday. We're chugging through the week. We're doing well. We're doing well. All right. Give me a second here. Tips for a healthy pancreas. Okay, so now I've shared it. Let me see. Maybe I can share it on LinkedIn as well. Yeah, let me share it on LinkedIn as well. I just have to make sure I do my my social media justice, okay? So we shall share this in a post. Perfect. All right. So thank you. And I'm going to go to ScalerAide.com. That's ScalerAide.com because I don't want to misrepresent their product. Okay. They have a great product and I have been taking it. And I'm not going to share it with you on the screen because you can go and share it. You can check it out yourself. I've been taking colloidal silver for quite some time, and colloidal silver is very good for boosting your immune system. And ScalerAide is a product that contains, if I'm not mistaken, it does contain a certain amount of colloidal silver, and it is an immune support product. Now, I received this product as a gift from Heidi Morris. I'm going to shake it up really well. Okay. It helps boost the immune system and fight infections. It helps alkalize the blood. It possesses antiviral, antifungal, antibacterial, anti-inflammatory properties. This is the way I take it. Some people just put it on a spoon, but I like it, so I take a little bit more than a spoonful. I take about half of a shot cup, okay, shot glass. Enhances molecular cell repair. It achieves 100% cell membrane penetration, and it helps restore the body to homeostasis. It's a natural and healthy alternative to harsh antibacterial and antibiotic products. It's 100% safe with no known side effects. And it's cruelty-free, gluten-free, and vegan. Down the hatch. You know me. I like fasting, and I like taking my health supplements on an empty stomach. And so that's just the way it is. So, yeah, I don't know how long this is going to be. I want you to go to ScalerAide.com and read the testimonials. Yeah, Scalar Silver. Yeah, that's right. I mean, it's really good. It's really good. Like I said, back in the day when I had an affinity for adult beverages, I, drank alcohol and did some damage to my pancreas. So you don't want to have pancreas problems, pancreatic issues. It's very important that you keep a healthy pancreas. And ScalerAide is one of the things that we can use to take care of our pancreas and to keep ourselves nice and beautiful. So thank you for watching. Aid is one of the. Thank you for keeping those likes up. And yeah, that's about it. A lot of things are happening here with BiomedRx. We have people that are now participating in the gateway process, the out-of-body meditation process. I have been stacking my gateway audio files, listening to audio files with neurofeedback, right? High intensity gamma neurofeedback at 50 hertz. So it's been a bit of a challenge, actually. It's been a bit of a challenge. I thought that because I had shifted in gamma, I had been training my brain at 50 hertz for a couple of years now, that it would be easy. Well, maybe it is easier than it would be for others to adapt to the intensive frequency cocktails involved in the gateway experience. Yes, this is true, but that does not change the fact that training in neurofeedback while training in the gateway process, it's a workout. It's a workout for the brain. It's a cognitive workout. And in the end, your cognition and your consciousness is better for it. That I have to say. So I just wanted to give a shameless plug out to Heidi Morris. Thank you again, Heidi, and ScalerAide. I want everyone to go to ScalerAide.com and check out, get yourself a bottle of Scalar Silver Immune Booster. Okay. Colloidal silver is something that I definitely support as an immune booster. We all know the story that if you take 2 glasses of milk and you put a silver dime or a piece of silverware or something in one of the glasses of milk, the silver will prevent the milk that it is in from deteriorating or from spoiling, curdling, at least as rapidly as the other one would. I mean, I wouldn't drink either if I left it there for a week or so, but silver does have very, very powerful antifungal and antibacterial properties. So I highly recommend using silver and ScalerAide solution. And I am so hooked on the cherry juice cleanse, right? Flush for your gallbladder, that even on days where I'm not going through the flush, I'm tempted to go and have cherry juice, just a big bottle of cherry juice for breakfast. So yes, Lones Brown, hey, thank you, man. I really appreciate you commenting, and yes, go ahead and take that monatomic gold. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to take mine as well. This is what I happen to be taking right now, Ethereum. Okay, and it's called Focus Brain Harmonic. Yeah. What is it? Harmonic Enterprises. Ethereum. Very good product. I take it under the tongue. And I also take monatomic gold in liquid form. I have the bottle, but I lost the cap to the bottle and I didn't want it to destabilize. So I am keeping this in the dark, even though it's in a glass bottle. I am keeping this in the dark. I didn't wrap it with aluminum foil. I'm not going to go that far. And the other half, because this is actually just half of the amount that I had purchased, the other half is actually in an opaque bottle here. So I don't have to worry about that, okay, because this bottle is opaque. But I do shake them both, I shake them both to keep them stable. really going to have to take a look at these technical difficulties with regard to this blue microphone. I may have to just buy another one or go with a different brand of mic. I like the frequency response curve of the blue, but I don't like the fact that it keeps dropping out like this. So I don't even know how much you guys missed or when the microphone dropped out. Sorry about that. Yes, that's better. I hope you guys didn't miss too much, Lounge. I really hope. Did you hear me talking about the monatomic gold and the ScalerAide silver and the Ethereum gold? I hope so. So I won't have to go over all that again. But yeah, sometimes this microphone drops out. I don't know why. I'm going to have to look into it. Maybe if I zoom, this is a very popular mic. I see it on a lot of channels. I'm using both the USB interface as well as the audio interface. Maybe the way I have it configured through OBS Studio is not the best way, the optimal way to configure this microphone. But thank you. Thank you for, letting me know. So what I was saying is that if you guys want to take part in the out-of-body experiment, the gateway experience for out-of-body to achieve an out-of-body state, let me know. By all means, let me know, and I can send you some audio files that you can use to get started. Okay, so there you go. A little bit more brightness in the face. Gateway is very good. It's a very good process. And, if you're going to be preparing to raise your consciousness, right, you have to purify your body. The brain and the body are so intimately connected that there's really no This is the third and last mic drop. Hey, you know what? I'm going to take a look at this configuration in OBS Studio, and then I'm going to go live again. I think what I need to do, let me see. If I go mic aux 2 and go properties. I wonder if this works. How does this sound? Let me see if I can get the sound up. Testing. Maybe this is what I need. Maybe I need to have it set like this. Let me do a mic check. Excuse the feedback. I'm getting ready to do some feedback here. Maybe I need to have it set like this. Let me do a mic check. Excuse the feed. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think it's something that has to do with the configuration of OBS Studio, and after a certain amount of time, it just gets tired of my voice or something, and it just drops out. But either way, thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys hanging in there with me. I think this configuration ought to do it. Now, what I was saying is, if you're going to be participating in an out-of-body experience, if you're going to be participating in training your brain using the Gateway experience, the Gateway audio files provided by the Monroe Institute, and I highly recommend that you visit the Monroe Institute YouTube channel, because the videos there by Bob Monroe are really, really powerful, really intense. He's the guy who basically invented binaural beat technology, and he is the primary pioneer in binaural beat research. So this cocktail of this library, I guess you could say, of cocktails of audio files called the Gateway Experience are designed to empower you to have an out-of-body experience at will. I know this sounds really, out there. Let me see if I can sound kind of out there for you guys. I know it sounds kind of conspiracy or kind of out there, and it really is. But it is real. And it is possible because there is actually a classification of spy, of intelligence officer called remote viewer. And we have them, and they have them in Russia as well. Okay, remote viewers. Remote viewers do exist. And these are people who have honed their consciousness by training the brain in order to be able to move their consciousness outside of their physical body at will, and to travel and spy on people and do all kind of things. So now we're at the age of technology. The CIA did a study that ended in June of 1983, and that's interesting because that's right before I went into the Air Force in July of '83, and they had done a lot of research on the gateway process, and the lieutenant colonel's notes, right, were made public just recently. And these notes, matter of fact, I think I can show you better than I can tell you, right? Let me see. I'm not quite sure if I even have these forms available right now. But these documents, let me open it up for you. Why not? These documents were made public very recently. So right now, the gateway is viral, right? The whole gateway process is viral. There's a lot of popularity, okay, in the gateway. Let me see here. Here we go. All right. Approved for release. Now, let me do a screen share here and just kind of show you. You know, I was going to do a screen and screen with different music, and let me do that too. Okay. Thank you guys for joining. Get those likes up, get those comments up, give me some more activity. So that YouTube shows this to other people. All right. So here you go. Okay. Yes, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the subscribe and everything. I really appreciate it. Okay, so this is the document right here that was released by the Colonel. The United States, I don't know whether he was Army or Air Force, but he was reporting to the commander. And this is Wayne, what is it, Lieutenant Colonel? Yeah, commander. It's probably Army. But Colonel McDonald did the study about the gateway experience, and I can pretty much presume that he was coming from a skeptic's point of view, right? I mean, you know, the government doesn't come, you know, as believers. You know, they don't come looking for opportunities to buy into something. They come to punch holes, and they come to be skeptical about it. That's what Project Blue Book is, and that's what all of these other, UFO investigating phenomenon and what have you. Let me straighten up a couple of things on my scene. I don't like my scene looking janky here. Where is my background? Give me a minute, please. Give me a minute. There we go. Green screen, black background. Actually, I think I'm going to change that too. I'm going to go with something a little funkier. Now this is nice. You guys will like this. Let me put this in position. There you go. You see? Kind of nice, whole world in his hands kind of thing. So anyway, as you can see, now this has been approved for release. It's viral. A lot of people are talking about it. And a lot of people are realizing that it is possible to obtain higher states of consciousness. I mean, that's basically what this is teaching us. And according to the colonel here, the things that he learned in the process of listening to the audio files and going through the gateway experience, I don't know if he talks about actually having done. Look at these illustrations, right? Talking about the brain and everything, the hemispheres of the brain. It leads you to a state of knowing yourself better. It leads you to a state of expanded consciousness. Even if you never achieve the out-of-body state, you definitely get an expanded sense of awareness, an expanded sense of consciousness. And some people refer to it as a thought bubble. One of the ways that it has affected me, I've embraced or observed or appreciated the philosophy of rational objectivism for quite a few years. And in that process, I had basically come to have an understanding of epistemology, one being that we learn through the process of paying attention to what's happening in our environment, or reading books and learning from lectures and learning from other people, and that learning happens through the senses, by receiving information through the senses and processing it through the brain, and then retaining it and remembering it. The gateway process has kind of opened my eyes to the possibility that there are other ways of learning, and that there is such a thing as intuitive learning, and that there is such a thing as intuition, and that there is such a thing as a divine source of all knowledge and wisdom. Most people who embrace rational objectivism realize, well, they embrace a primacy of existence philosophy, which is to say that the universe does reduce down to an irreducible sum, but that irreducible sum is existence and not a consciousness. And those of us who believe in God understand the universe under a different paradigm, which says that that which has created existence is in fact a consciousness that sees all, knows all, and is omnipresent. And the gateway process brings you to realization that the latter is the correct paradigm. So science will bring you back to God, believe it or not. I forgot who said the quote, the famous quote, that your first sip of rationality will make you an atheist, but God is waiting for you at the bottom of the glass. And that is true. That is true. So this is very interesting. You know, in the process of preparing for Gateway and Hemisync, in that process, you have to cleanse your body. You cannot have your mind poisoned with toxins. You cannot have drugs or alcohol in your system. You're going to find that you have a desire to fast more. You're going to find that you have a desire to keep your body clean, and that the foods that you do ingest be clean and pure foods that are healthy, good foods for you. And you're going to find yourself working toward a state of physical perfection and physical purity, so that you can keep your brain cells, keep your neurons firing in a manner that will enable you to observe, I guess you can say, or learn, because that's what happens when you train your brain repetitively in close interval. You learn, right? Thank you for bringing that to my attention. So even with a double configuration, right, the mic is still dropping out. So I'm just going to upgrade to a different microphone. The blue mic is good, but for some reason this particular mic is just having dropout problems. I don't know. Thank you very much for bringing that to my attention. But yes, here in the Gateway process, you are raising your consciousness. You're raising your ability, you're enhancing your ability to observe and learn these frequency cocktails that will empower you to raise your consciousness. All right? Yeah. So, yeah, here we are. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for getting those likes up and everything. I think I'm going to head on out. It's 11:54. It's almost noon. So I think it's a good time for me to run. This is a good time for me to do my 8-mile run. And I hope everybody stays kind, because as you know, kind is the new sexy. Stay blessed and stay healthy. Once again, go to ScalerAide. Check it out, okay? And get yourself some ScalerAide. You will be glad you did. Your pancreas will thank you. And yeah, I'm going to join you guys again on the flip flop. All right. Have a wonderful day. Peace.